Good morning, crypto family. Hope you guys are having a blessed morning, a blessed week. I haven't seen you guys in a minute, just been grinding. Uh Definitely you guys been seeing Dogelon Mars prices low. And most people are saying, well, why is Dogelon Mars so stagnant? Why are we still sitting at 7 zeros? Who would even expect us sitting at 7 zeros? Now I'm going to say it like this. We're not going to have a major pump right now in this week, this month. I'm not going to speculate if we are going to run up, but understand this: we are at phase 0. Now, I'm not saying that Dogelon Mars won't shoot up to the numbers that I have. Not just I don't use predicted or my prediction. It's just my opinion of how high can we reach. My opinion. So my opinion still stands on what it stands on. At least 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? 2 zeros easily. 2 zeros very easy. But on Dogelon Mars, on Rufus handkerchief, it says 3 zeros. That could be the first run up. But let me go ahead and go into this news, and then I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, talk my little ish with you guys. So as you guys see, shout out to Marco. He says prediction: Elon will flip Floki again. Not sure when, but it's inevitable. Bookmark this tweet. Now, as you see, Floki's at 4 zeros, 71.7. Okay. Now, Dogelon Mars has a circulating supply of 549 trillion tokens. Now, I have been in the rabbit hole for the past couple of months, and I have been seeing other digital assets with a circulating supply of 40 trillion, 100 trillion that ran up to 16 cents. But automatically, after it hit 16 cents, it started dropping. Now, I'm not going to say that once we reach our all-time high, our new all-time high, we will be dropping. Okay. Now, as you all know, most of you guys will be exiting out of your position on the way up. Understandable. That's very understandable. But other than that, we are going to go a lot more higher. I haven't dropped so many videos upon you guys because you guys already got the game and knowledge. You should already understand what's happening. You see, we have 265,000 holders. Floki has 560,000 holders. But if you look at the following, they have 503,000 people that like this, and that's on its watch list. Okay, they have 9.6 trillion tokens in the circulating supply. 9.6 trillion. And they're sitting at 4 zeros. Shout out to Crypto Steve. Shout out to everybody. But I'm just going to do this math right quick. For 1 billion tokens of Floki, just do it right quick. 1 billion multiply 4 zeros, 71.71. Yes, the market is down. It's down. That's $71,710. And right now you could buy 1 billion tokens for $80. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. So as you guys see right here, all this here. But if we go to the all-time high for Floki was what? 4 zeros, 81.69. So this is why so much people are bullish on Floki. But if you take it back to Dogelon Mars, we're sitting at 7 zeros, 7307, with 1 million people on the watch list that has 235,000 holders. Make it make sense. And then our all-time high was at 4 zeros, 3263. Our all-time high at 3263, 1 billion tokens. Multiply 4 zeros, 3263. That comes around to $32,630 for just 1 billion tokens. Now you could choose to sell, you could choose to hold. It's all about what you are going to do in your portfolio. That's your money. You choose what the hell you're going to do. But as Raul Paul, he says the 4-year cycle is now the 5-year cycle. Bitcoin should peak in 2026, probably Q2. And this is why I said we are in phase 0 still, because we have not even started. I believe, and I'm not just going to quote or put things on there. I'm going to leave it as that. But I'm just going to let, I'm going to play this again so you guys can really understand.
Why is Bitcoin sort of not wildly off to the races yet? And it's this chart. Bitcoin is basically, this is a detrended Bitcoin. And it's basically the ISM, which is the business cycle. Remember, we've always said it's the business cycle stupid. It is always the business cycle stupid. And all of these people who claim it's the 4-year cycle based around this and that, they don't understand the fundamental of what the business cycle is, why there's a 4-year cycle in everything. And we've explained it, and we'll go through it in great detail tomorrow in our Everything Code presentation. But basically, it's following the ISM. And rates have been following the same pattern. You see, rates should have come lower. They need to come lower because we need to roll the debt. We've talked about this. That's part of the Everything Code, fundamental part. And ISM, because rates are so high, has meant that Main Street has been screwed while Wall Street's made money from debasement. Earnings versus scarce assets. This is the issue that they need to solve, and they need to get rates lower. They get rates lower. Why? Why do we have an elongated business cycle that looks like virtually no other real other time? It's because, and I only just found this out redoing the work on the Everything Code recently, is that in 2021-22, they actually extended the maturity of the debt from 4 years to 5 years. So that extension of the maturity of debt has pushed out the business cycle a year. The 4-year cycle this time around is a 5-year cycle. We don't know what the next one will be until we see where they all end up getting refinanced, whether it comes back to 4 because they managed to get some stuff at the long end, or whether they shorten it because everything's in the short end. We don't know yet. But this one is a 5-year cycle. And this is what it looks like. The 5.4-year sine curve, 5.4 years is the exact average weighted maturity of the debt. And it tells us the ISM should peak by 2026. We think liquidity probably peaks before that, as the rate of change of ISM changes and the rate of change of liquidity changes. Our best guess remains well into 2026, probably Q2.
You heard him. Now, we say 5-year cycle. What are we in right now? We're in 2025. We've got 2 months left. Next year is 2026. Do you guys remember when they said it is possible that Dogelon Mars can reach a penny in 2030? So then what makes you think that we can't reach 2 zeros before then? You don't realize we're still in phase 0. Phase 0, traditional markets showing weakness and uncertainty. Gold hits new all-time highs as inflation hedge narrative strengthens. The phase overlap, gold continues rallying, but momentum slowing down. Macro concerns pushing both gold and Bitcoin higher. Oh my gosh, man. It's right there in front of your face, family. It's right there in front of your face. I'm putting it there right in front of you.
Why?
And then I know this seemed kind of like out strange, but if you guys remember about the whole Dogelon Mars, that Rufus is coming, he is home. And it's so weird that if you see this here, a mysterious interstellar object 3I Atlas is racing toward our solar system at incredible speed. You remember Atlas, the $2 bill with Dogelon? Atlas. And then number 3, as in the 3 zeros that is going to be erased. Bro, listen, I just feel like this is going to be some like hyper... I believe Dogelon Mars is going to be shooting up crazy. But I'm not here just to hype you up. Let's just make it make sense. But we'll get to that on another story. All right. We'll leave that to another story. As you guys see, Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Whaler says cryptocurrency is woven into the fabric of the payment and financial system. And VTX says 1 million Elon will pay $4,200 per month. That's in staking. Now, I don't believe the staking has came out yet. Not of my understanding, but once it do, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna stake some Dogelon Mars. And as you see here, every mission is a reflection of its crew. We will reach Mars because we move as one. Mob. Man. Let's get it.
I'ma ride on this bitch, make that bitch come. I'm on my wave and I'm sliding like the Brinks truck. I'm about my guala and I like the way the money come. Coming down on them checks, wetting up my thumb. I'ma ride on this bitch, make that bitch come. I'm on my wave and I'm sliding like the Brinks truck. I'm about my guala and I like the way the money come. Coming down on them checks, wetting up my thumb. I'm a fly ass nigga and I'm about my money. Ain't no child ass nigga, you can keep them from me. If you're talking about them digits, let's just keep it coming. Why these niggas out here hating when there's so much money? Let's just keep it on the skrilla.